So the Apex community, just like many other gaming communities out there, is made up of several groups of people. First of all, we have the people who are just gonna hate on this game no matter what Respawn does. Respawn can make the most perfect season, you know, no flaws, perfect balancing, everything can be perfect, and they're still gonna find something to complain about. That's just how it is. Then we move on to the people who are just overly optimistic and Respawn could do no wrong, and even if Respawn does something extremely bad and it just looks bad to everybody else, they're still gonna, you know, just say it's all good, you know, this is still the best game ever, Apex is great, I love Apex, all praise to the Apex gods. That's just kind of how people move, right? But then you have the logic minded people who come in the middle, people who observe and see Apex from both sides, people who, you know, understand that Respawn is not perfect and they will make mistakes, but they also don't complain about every single thing in the game because no game is perfect, and they also understand that Respawn is not just trying to cater to one person, they're trying to cater to millions of players, right? So ideally this is who you want to be. You want to be somebody who understands that this game is not ever going to be perfect, they will make mistakes, but at the same time, you know, call out those mistakes as well so we could arrive at some solution. So this leads me to today's video, right? Apex Legends is not the problem 100%. I posted a video like 2 days ago talking about how Respawn responded to toxic players on Reddit and what they said, and when I read my comment section after that video, guys, I was kind of disappointed because while most of you guys who watched that video agreed with me and understand that it's not okay to like be disrespectful to devs and to insult devs, some of you guys who may be watching this video right now were justifying, you know, insulting devs, being disrespectful and just kind of being dumb. And I feel like content creators who have a platform, who, you know, have amassed some kind of audience, it's kind of our job to talk about stuff like this and to, you know, call out stuff like this as well. So let me just rephrase, because when I tend to make videos like this, people just assume I'm taking one side. I'm gonna say this again, right? There are some stuff that Respawn has done in the past that I definitely disagree with wholeheartedly. I've made so many videos on this channel, right, talking about, you know, what I don't like about this game, what I want to see improved in this game. You know, I'm no stranger to actually making those kind of videos. The difference when I make those videos is that I'm not kind of like bashing the devs, I'm not insulting the devs, I'm not being negative. At least I don't think so. I'm trying to be constructive in a way. And here's the biggest news flash of all, guys. Listen very carefully, right? The only real way Apex is gonna grow and become the game that we want it to become is if we offer advice, of course, offer our thoughts and our solutions, but in a constructive way. All of this actually started because of the recent bundles that Respawn had in Winter Express, or should I say the Holiday Bash event, the big Christmas event that just dropped. This event, you know, raised some eyebrows, understandably so. And here's where I call out Respawn, right? Those bundles are just not good. It's clearly a cash grab because there's really no reason why a skin and a weapon skin shouldn't be in the exact same bundles. Why would Respawn want to separate, you know, different skins and different weapon skins in all of these bundles if it wasn't to make you buy 2 bundles for the price of 1? Let me try and say that more clearly, right? If I want to get Loba's weapon skin as well as Loba's character skin, I have to buy 2 separate bundles, because in one bundle they may have Loba's character skin and Octane's weapon skin, and in the second bundle, of course, they'll have Octane's character skin and Loba's weapon skin. So if I only want to get Loba's set, I have to buy 2 bundles, which to me, it just doesn't look good. I've said this before, and I agree with everybody who's actually saying that this is a bad thing. I agree, it's a bad thing. I also feel like we could have gotten new skins in this event instead of recycled skins from last year's event. I mean, this was a very hectic year. This was a very, you know, tough year for everybody, so I understand why to a certain level. Let's not forget that currently a raging pandemic is going on. People are dying, people are losing their jobs and stuff. It's kind of serious right now, and the fact that we just got a brand new season with a new map, a new legend, new vehicles, new additions in the game during this crazy pandemic is actually, you know, enough to give props to Respawn for. So should I really be upset about some recycled skins in a game? Not really. Like, of course I would have liked to see new skins. I would have liked to see different and more unique skins. I'm sure everybody would have liked to see more skins and more unique skins, but is it really enough to be upset about? I don't really think so. I feel like gaming communities on a whole, they kind of get accustomed to expecting the worst from devs, and no matter what a dev does, they're gonna always find something to hate. And it really stems from a narrative, right? There's really a narrative going on right now that people just jump on, and whenever Respawn releases any kind of content, they'll find something that kind of fits that narrative. Despite whatever great content Respawn has released in the past, it's quickly overshadowed, it's quickly forgotten about if one thing goes wrong or if one thing is not as perfect as they think it should be. I mean, let's take a look at Season 7 on a whole, right? Season 7 to me, and I've said this before, is a great season, one of my most enjoyable seasons since I even began playing Apex back in day 1. I feel like Season 7 had a really great launch, not too many bugs, the new legend is great, I just love this season. But the new battle pass system was kind of frowned upon because it was different, and it was also, when it first released, it wasn't very rewarding, and you kind of were forced to buy battle pass levels if you wanted to level it up. Now Respawn actually quickly responded to that. They made a few changes and they accepted their wrong in, you know, creating that new system. They apologized as well. But that one mistake right there, it kind of overshadowed so much good content and so much good things on a whole that was going on because of, you know, that one mistake. So for you guys who are watching this video right now, for you guys who have like a balanced point of view when it comes to Apex, there's definitely going to be a lot more issues to come in this game, a lot more things that we don't like, but there are also going to be some things that we do like and that we do enjoy. And if you guys think that Apex is the only game out right now that has these issues, I mean, go play Destiny, go play Fortnite, go play any other game right now, and you find yourself coming across some, you know, issues as well. That's just how the gaming industry is. Everybody is not gonna be pleased, and you're gonna be upset at something. Go play COD and you'll see. With that said, we have some upcoming content coming very soon in this game. We have a brand new collection event which is on its way. It's fight night. We also have some upcoming legend buffs, legend reworks, and rebalancing and stuff. I'll talk more about that in a different video, but content is on the way, you know, new stuff is coming. And when this new content drops, right, unless it's something that just doesn't make any sense and it's terrible and it's bad for everybody, try to appreciate the good first. And if you still don't like something after like a couple of days, then, you know, go and bring it to Respawn's attention. Then you can kind of like, you know, make your concerns heard. But as always, guys, you know, do it in a constructive way. This was a tough year, you know, this was a very tough year. And Apex, for a lot of us out there, is kind of like a stress relief, just to, you know, come home and chill and relax and play some Apex. So when this game has issues, when this game is not in a very good state, or something is just terribly wrong with this game, it can become very frustrating, and I understand that perfectly. And if anybody, I don't know, potentially could be watching this video from Respawn, who knows, people love this game a lot. Like, people have stuck with Apex for a very long time through all of the highs, all of the lows, and they're still willing to stick with this game. The community isn't perfect, but we're a passionate one. So if we do voice our opinions, and if we, you know, kind of come across as being insulting or being a little bit too aggressive sometimes, maybe it's all just because we love this game, we want the best for this game, and it comes from a good place. I hope so. It should come from a good place. I mean, some people are just kind of negative for no reason, but for the most part, it comes from a good place, and we want to see this game improve. So with that said, guys, that's all for me today. Let me know your thoughts down below. As I said before, Apex is not 100% the problem. We kind of make things into problems and, you know, over exaggerate some stuff. But if we appreciate this game for what it is, and we try to be positive more often, trust me, the experience would only be a lot more enjoyable. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in some more Apex. Till next time.